Well, good evening, everyone. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Wednesday. We are going to kick things off with break 18,026. It's a 25-26 Series 1 3-box doubled up random. We are going to randomize the 16 participants that have been doubled up. Then we'll randomize the 32 NHL teams. Give you guys a minute or so for trades. And then we'll get breaking. Plenty of other breaks to jump in on. Check out the website. Don't forget about your 3+ teams/spot discount. But here are the 16 participants, 18,026. We got Brian W., Diceman, Brian Merkel, Louis S., Hankster, Vincent Eric, Brian Merkel, Diceman, Scott Metcalf, Brian Landry, Louis S., Julien D'Entremont, Brian Landry, a couple more, Julien Commando 481, all spots doubled up. Here we go 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4. Julien at the top, Commando 481 at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Back to the randomizer. We got all 32 NHL teams. Ducks through to the Jets 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ducks at the top. Flames at the bottom. Confirm 4 times. Let's paste. Let's print. Let's read them off. So team assignments 18,026 are as follows. So Julien, you got the Ducks, Hankster with the Capitals, Brian Landry, Colorado, Diceman, Detroit, Brian Landry, the Devils, Scott Metcalf, Nashville, Hankster with Toronto, Brian W., Minnesota, Louis S., Tampa Bay, Diceman, the Rangers, Brian Merkel, Seattle, Brian Landry, Pittsburgh, Julien D'Entremont, Florida, Louis S., Vancouver, Julien with Utah, Brian W., Ottawa, Brian Merkel, LA, Commando 481, Carolina, Diceman's got Boston, Brian Merkel, San Jose, and Vegas, Julien with Philly, Brian Landry, the Islanders, Louis S., Columbus, Vincent Eric, Chicago, Louis S., Montreal, Diceman, the Jets, Scott Metcalf, Dallas, Brian Landry, the Oilers and Blues, Vincent Eric, Buffalo, Commando 481, Calgary. Minute or so for any trades, and then we break. Thirty seconds. All right, not seeing any trade chatter. Final look at your team assignments. Enjoy some Series 1. Good luck, everyone. Box 1. Have fun. Pack 1, box 1, enjoy. Dazzlers Blue, Jake Ottinger for the Dallas Stars. Canvas of JT Com for Detroit. Compositions, Jason Robertson, Dallas. Encore for the Capitals, John Carlson. Jesper Bratt, Bustle, New Jersey. Young Guns, Mark Gatcomb for the Islanders. We got a Bustle Red Parallel, Alex Tuckett, a 199 for Buffalo. Systems insert, Charlie Lindgren for the Capitals. Cup Quest, Mitch Marner, Toronto. Young Guns Canvas, Jakub Skarek for the Islanders. Rory Cairns, Young Guns for the Flames. Goal-oriented, Nikita Kucherov, Tampa Bay. Clear cut of Brandon Gallagher for Montreal. Connor Bedard, encore insert, Chicago. Bustle of Evander Kane for the Oilers. Systems for Tampa Bay, Andrei Vasilevsky. Young Gun Sam Morton for Calgary. Portrait Dalibor Dvorsky for the Blues. Canvas Kiefer Sherwood, Vancouver. Young Guns for the Montreal Canadiens, Ivan Demidov. Portrait, Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota. Encore of Wyatt Johnston for Dallas. Composition, Speckled, Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Sizzle Reel, Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Systems for New Jersey, Jacob Markstrom. Jakob Skarek, Young Guns for the Islanders. Goal-oriented, Leon Draisaitl, Edmonton. Compadres, Speckled of Line and Slavkovsky, Montreal. Capo Caco, Canvas for Seattle. Compositions, Jack Hughes, New Jersey. Encore of JT Miller for the Rangers. Compadres, Line and Slavkovsky, Montreal. Young Guns, Donovan Sabrengo, Ottawa. We got an Outburst Silver of Noah Hannafin for Vegas. Sizzle Reel Dakota Joshua, Vancouver. Cup Quest Alex DeBrincat, Detroit. Box 2. Break 18,026. Got a Young Guns canvas of Nicholas Coco, Seattle. Young Guns Skylar Brindamore, Carolina. Portrait of William Eklund for the Sharks. Encore Blue, Connor Bedard, Chicago. Encore Leon Draisaitl for the Oilers. Compadres, Kucherov, Hedman for Tampa Bay. Sizzle Reel for New Jersey, Luke Hughes. Young Guns Elias Pettersson, Vancouver. Goal-oriented Austin Matthews, Toronto. Drew Doughty canvas for LA. Dalibor Dvorsky, Young Guns for St. Louis. Portrait Cal McCarr for the Avalanche. Encore Brock Faber, Minnesota. Cup Quest Speckled Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Bustle of Jake Gensel for Tampa Bay. Systems Ilya Sorokin for the Islanders. Nikita Tolopilo, Young Guns, Vancouver. Compositions of Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. Systems Speckled for Nashville, UC Sados. Keandre Miller canvas for the Rangers. Compositions Anse Kopitar, LA. Encore of Matty Beniers, Seattle. Sizzle Reel Alex Ovechkin for the Capitals. Colton Dock, Young Guns, Chicago. Outburst Silver of Andrei Vasilevsky, Tampa Bay. Systems of Lucas Dostal for the Ducks. Cup Quest Igor Shesterkin for the Rangers. Dazzlers Blue, Noah Ostlund for Buffalo. Olin Zellweger canvas for the Ducks. Goal-oriented Sam Reinhart, Florida. Encore of Drake Batherson, Ottawa. Compadres, Matthews, Nylander, Toronto. Justin Robitaille, Young Guns, Carolina. Final pack, box 2. We got a portrait red of Artem Levushnov at a 199 for Chicago. Sizzle Reel Arturi Lekkinen for the Avalanche. Leon Draisaitl portrait for the Oilers. And third and final box in this little 3-box double up of Series 1. to get the evening rolling. Encore of Jesper Bratt for the Devils. Sizzle Reel Matthew Nyes, Toronto. Riley Duran, Young Guns, Boston. Cup Quest Gold out of 25, Jared McCann, Seattle. Sizzle Reel Wyatt Johnston, Dallas. Goal-oriented Nathan McKinnon for the Avalanche. Young Guns Canvas Carter Mazur, Detroit. Nicholas Coco, Young Guns, Seattle. Tage Thompson Portrait for Buffalo. Encore Blue, Zane Parake for the Flames. Thatcher Demko, Encore Vancouver. Compadres, McDavid Draisaitl for Edmonton. Sizzle Rio of Kirill Marchenko, Columbus. Young Guns, Nikita Tolopilo, Vancouver. Matthew Tkachuk Portrait for the Flames. For the Panthers. Bustle Speckled for Ottawa, Brady Tkachuk. Logan Cooley Canvas for Utah. Goal-oriented Jack Eichel, Vegas. Encore Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Portrait Speckled Matt Zuccarello, Minnesota. Bustle of Sam Reinhart for Florida. Compadres, Tkachuk Barkov, Florida. Young Guns Tim Washy for the Ducks. Portrait of Linus Ullmark for Ottawa. Dazzlers Blue for Pittsburgh, Sidney Crosby. Darcy Kemper Canvas, LA. Compositions, Clayton Keller, Utah. Encore, Jordan Kyrou for the Blues. Sizzle Reel Sebastian Aho, Carolina. Young Guns Justin Robida for Carolina. We got an Outburst Silver, Brian Rust, Pittsburgh. Systems of Mackenzie Blackwood for the Avalanche. Composition, Sean Monahan, Columbus. And final pack break, 18,026. Canvas Owen Power, Buffalo. Young Guns Carson Dorwart for Philly. Cup Quest Erik Karlsson, Pittsburgh. And there you have it, guys. There's our 3-boxer Series 1 to get the night rolling. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, what are we going to break next tonight? We got the 8-box mixer with a break 18,000 spot. Nice little team buy, nice variety. We've got a Premier case. We got SPA. We got the Fanatics Under Wraps Mystery Puck. Always fun breaks there. And I have tossed up another 3-box double up of Series 1. That can be used for your 3+ team /spot discount. So grab up those spots, guys. Let's enjoy some more breaks tonight.